Good guys, I'm here. We're gonna go over how to get rigged up to catch bluegill, catch crappie, just catch any fish that you want with live bait, aka worms or minnows. So I'm gonna get you the OG, probably the simplest thing to do and the best thing to do whenever you're fishing worms. It's my favorite rig, and today we're rigging up the Barbie rod. We got the little pink and blue rod. All right, so we got that all rigged up. We got the line coming out. So we got the line coming out ready to go for our rig. Today, all this costs like probably under $10 to get rigged up. Actually, it probably costs under $7 to get totally rigged up. The main thing that we bought were a couple really nice bobbers. Now these bobbers here, they're slip floats basically is what they're called. They're gonna go up and down your line regardless of how deep the water is. It's not like a normal float where you clip it on yourself, and I'll show you how to stop the float on your line by using bobber stops. Now these things are handy in bass fishing as well as normal fishing here. So I'm going to show you how to put one of those on, show you how to get the bobber on, the hook, and the sinker. So here we go. All right guys, make sure we're hitting that subscribe button. We're at over 100 followers or 100 subscribers already within like 2 months of having the channel. So this thing, it's starting to go pretty quickly. So make sure you're hitting that subscribe button so you can follow along in the journey. We got tons of more content coming up, and I'm going to do a giveaway once we reach 150 subscribers. From now on, every video that I post, starting with this how-to all the way till 150 subscribers, we're going to take comments from everybody. The only requirements is you've got to comment on one of those most recent videos from now till the 150 subscribers. You've got to be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and you've also got to be following me on my Facebook page, Tyler T Fishing. You do all those, you put that comment down, I'll be reaching out to one lucky winner with some awesome baits come 150 subscribers. Appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like the video as well. Have a great afternoon. So first thing here, you're going to want to put your bobber stop on. This is going to stop your bobber from going all the way up the line whenever you throw it out, so you can actually see your bites. So this is how you put a bobber stop on. You're going to go through the little circle that it's already gave you, and you're going to double it back just like this, and then you'll take your fingers and you'll just pull that bobber stop on your line, go past your tag in, and then boom, it's on your line now. So that, we're going to go ahead, move it on up the line here, get it out of the way. That way we can start on the normal rig that you've probably done 100 times yourself. Or maybe not, that's what this video is for. So we're going to open up our bobbers here. And what color would you like? We got white with green, white with red, yellow, or red.
White with red.
White with red. So slip floaters, you know, normal, you gotta hurt your thumb, like putting that on, pushing it down. All this is you're just gonna straight up, just put it through it. Just like so. So you're just going to go through the top. Now your floater is going to go up and down. So it's going to go up and down. This is going to help you cast further with it. It's also going to help you be able to change your depth with how deep you're fishing. So if you pull up on a bank that's a little bit deeper, you can move that bobber stop up, it'll be all the way down. Or you can move the bobber stop down and make it just about a foot under the water. So we'll go ahead and get that out of the way there. Now next thing, me personally, I'm going to put the hook on next because I like to do the sinkers last. That way I don't That way I don't put my sinkers too close to the hook or too far away, and I can actually gauge exactly how far away I want it. So you got a couple options with your hooks. You do a normal little gold minnow hook here. I believe these are eagle claw as well. So we've got a big pack of those, and then we've also got just some bait holder hooks here. You use just about any size as long as they're small. That's the key. You don't need a big hook to catch a big fish. I don't know how many examples you could see of that, but it's a common misperception. A bigger hook does not equal a bigger fish. Smaller hook can catch a big fish at any moment. So this is just a straight shank hook. What we're going to do is we're going to go through the eye right there. And for this, we'll tie just a normal fisherman's knot. So you're going to just go twist it around and get about 8 to 10 twists in. Go through your hole, and then you've created like another little hole there. So you'll just feed that right back, grab that tag end, and there we go. That'll look good for the video. You just go ahead and get that cinched all the way down on your hook there, and bite off your tag in there. So you've got your hook put on, you've got your float, and your little bobber stop all right here. So now it's time to add our split shots. What I like to do is, me personally, I will go about 6 inches up to a foot, somewhere between 6 and 12 inches, and put your split shots on. You can go a little further if you're deeper and you want the minnow. If you're fishing minnows, you could put it a little further up on the line. But with worms, I don't think it really matters. So just put it wherever you want. Now I'll show you what sinkers we're using. We got the Water Gremlin split shot sinkers out. Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag sponsor me. And these are just, you know, simple split shot sinkers. You just are going to put those on your line there. Like I said, about a foot up your line, 6 inches, whatever you feel comfortable with as a fisherman. And you just want to put both of those side by side, and that's going to make your worm, your minnow, whatever it is that you're fishing, just go ahead and sink down. Now, some people, they really cinch those down tight. Do not do that. You want to be able to move your split shots. Sometimes you'll have to readjust while you're fishing, but if you take a pair of pliers and you smash those down, what that does is it puts a crease on your line. And if you end up hooking something bigger like a catfish or a bass or something like that, then that's a bad spot in your line basically, and that's a way to break it. So here's the final rig. We've got our slip float that's going to go up and down depending on the water. We've got our split shot sinkers right there, and then the hook right after. Now I'll show y'all how I do these things. So let's say we're in shallow water. You're going to take this bobber stop and you just slide it right down the line. So now when your stuff's sitting in the water, it's going to look like that. Now if we go to deeper water, you're just going to take this, slide it back up the line, and your float's going to be up here, and your weight and sinkers are going to be down there. I might need to tighten these up just a little bit. Like I said, do not cinch those down. You might think it's annoying having to readjust those like how I just did, but I promise you, you're better off just leaving them like that. So with this, let's show you how it casts. So normally you'd have that bobber way up there, and it'd be kind of hard to cast. But now that we got this, we can go ahead and throw it right in the tree. So yeah, there it is. The float sliding up and down, the sinkers. Easy rig, easy worm rig, easy minnow rig. This is going to help you catch fish. And make sure to like and subscribe for more fishing content.